Fufufino Dima. Freaking Fracken Zima. Aber so eine.
Hey, Lucio!
Freaking Fracken Zima. Freaking Madame Zebe. Aber so eine Kon Sabat Gebestam. Sumena Mema. Freaking Madame Zebe. Aber so eine Gay. Freaking Fracken Zima. Sumena Mema. Aber so eine Gay. Sumena Mema.
Ew, yuck. Ew, yeah. Yeah.
Lot of... Enom, uuden am länkan. Napa tällä varoravati, eri suu, eri seua hauna, burvati. Anna mennä. Upei! Lilalak!
Ew.
Vino Dima.
Forsana! Likinamora! Oh! Mitä mulla?
Sumenna memma.
Ew.
Chica. Oh, Fufufino Dima. I can see my.
Ew!
To take a bait and catch the perfect prize that waits among the shells. But I never give nothing to a tin man that he didn't already have. And the cost never was a reason for all the traffic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me.
Speak of my damn man,
So sun green like
Sumanamema. I can see my.
All the traffic, Sir
That's mine, that's mine.
Skoro!
Men Robertina me la burvarestier! Upe! Lina la cara! Mi tabula! Vilibula che! No pala! Ole che gigila!
Hey, Alanza!
Tutto la bocca!
Ew! Ew!
Fresh from gooning to photos of Joyce DeWitt for 3 weeks. New York Met is back!
Thank you, Howard. Welcome back. Thursday. Desperate Losers, people. What did I miss? Anything?
Not much.
Sweet.
Chris died. That's about all.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, but maybe we'll
That bummed me
resurrect
out.
her for a future episode.
What if
Matt.
I was supposed to be in jury duty this week? Did you know that?
We did know that. We had a graphic about it and everything.
I got out of it.
What'd you do?
To get out of it?
Yeah.
I mean, I just told the judge what's going on in my life. And there's a lot going on. But he took mercy on me.
Wow.
What if, though, they released me and just put Chris in my stead?
That is what happened. That's why she's not here today.
It might be. It just might be.
Matt, some things have happened since the last week. We've
Go on.
One of the biggest things that's happened is the Flyers have been working.
Nice.
We got a call from a random woman named Birdie who saw one of Shifty's flyers. He's about to say that it wasn't his flyer, but he clearly put it up while he was drunk and forgot. She called in. She played a bunch of games. She's a wonderful guest. And so now it's a precedent that these flyers
Where is she
work.
from?
She was from somewhere in Missouri. I think she was from the University of Columbus or something like that. But we've been getting a bunch of other calls too. So far, nobody's left a message. There's nobody.
Define a bunch.
5. We've gotten 5 calls just this week. Just this week, we've gotten 5 calls. But nobody has been enticed by our wonderful message to actually leave us a recording. But they're still going up. We're still getting folks putting them up. And as always,
That guy Bob says he put up a flyer in a Pizza Inn.
oh, well, without a picture
forgot to take a
cat by
picture of it.
Bob. Yeah, that's
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Clementines are. There's usually one or two that are weird and desiccated in the rind.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I think that
They're-
might
they're-
be this one.
it's a hit and miss fruit. We got this from Really Cereal, who put up one of our signs above a poop. I don't know if you can see that there. I'll zoom back out.
Ooh, God, damn.
Yeah, it's a big one. Kind of
That
looks like
outside
an
of a
eclair.
bathroom.
I don't know where this is.
Damn.
There's a tissue I don't want to know anything about in the mix. No idea.
Where's
what
that?
this is.
Now that Chris isn't here, you can put up that poop chart that you were putting up before.
That's true. We can't go back to the poop chart. Let's see how it does on the poop chart. I think that's a solid stool.
I think somebody's been getting their fiber.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm pulling up a stool chart. Just a moment.
God damn.
Yeah. Here
I
we
have
go.
to say, somebody who can take a shit in public, there's something impressive about that. You know? I don't.
It's like an LBJ. You just look a man in his eyes. Well, you put out.
Jesus.
It looks to me like this is a Type 4.
Yeah.
Actually, it could be a Type 3. I don't know. Let's go back. Let's see. Are there cracks in the surface? What's going on over there?
Oh my God.
Oh, it restarted the video. I'm sorry to say. That's all right. It's like a weird little alcove you put it on. This to me reads high school. I don't know why, but this feels like a door to a high school.
Oh
I mean,
God.
I'm not seeing cracks. I think that this is indeed a Type 4, like a smooth, soft sausage or snake, the box says.
Jesus. I've only been back for like 2 minutes.
You literally just asked me for this. You literally just asked me for this. We didn't have to discuss this poop. this much, but you wanted the detail, and
You're right.
the details are such that really Cereal's going to get 20 points for that.
The Bristol stool chart, is that what that is?
The Bristol Stool chart. It's a Bristol Myers personality chart for Feeks.
Myers wanted nothing to do with that.
Myers is involved. You know he is.
Myers is
Bristol
like,
doesn't go
"I'm
anywhere.
out. Keep my fucking name off the stool
No,
chart.
no,
you
no. Are you kidding? There's never been a Bristol without a Myers. He's in the mix. He's in the mix.
There's never been a Raymore without a Flanagan.
I think Flanagan might be the Type 6.
Am I right? Type 6? Ugh. I can't even... Ugh. Okay.
This is
Okay.
quality content. Quality content.
It really...
If you'd like
this
to
is
move,
quality content.
if
Got
you'd like,
We got a couple of these. We got one of those.
Yeah.
Hello, Judy.
well, before we get into it, Matt, I do want to say we have something new, which is that we have a
Uh-oh.
link tree now. So if you too want to get 20 points
Linktree.
for putting these up around town, this is our link tree. It's linktr.ee/desperate _ don't forget the _ losers. It'll take you
Losers.
to this little website here where boom, first link, flyer. You can print it off at home. You can get all those points. You know, I might give extra points if we see if you find a Type 7.
If
and
you
put up
find
our-
all 7 types and photograph them, that would be a great scavenger hunt.
It would be, except you wanted less of this.
Scavenger hunt. What's that?
You wanted less of this. You are now proposing a scavenger contest.
I mean, scavenger hunt.
Yeah, gotta catch them all.
Sick. Sick stuff.
We got some voicemails too, Matt.
What?
Yeah. Some
What?
very, very strange voicemails.
You have 2 new messages.
Junior Milkshake. Some call him Milky J. I presume because being in his presence makes one feel lactose intolerant. I, for one, call him Shaky, primarily because of the shaky ground he's found himself on after using my, yes, my, angelic vocal likeness to get his jollies. Well, let this message, a missive from the great beyond, be your cease and desist, or else you'll be hearing from my attorney, the great Bob Kardashian.
David Schwimmer.
How dare a prancing Nancy like yourself think he can so egregiously exploit one of the all-time greats of broadcasting without punitive recourse? Not surprising, given the company you've been keeping. New York's Matt, please. That baldy with the protruding proboscis, retreading his one and only note, scratching lottery tickets.
Oh, harsh.
Pathetic.
Harsh.
And Chris Creature, an absolute peach.
Ah, goddamn.
God bless you, darling. Blink twice if you need saving. My time here is up, meaning this calling card is about to expire.
Oh, look
With
at that.
I bid you a fond fuck you, you mealy-mouthed little prick.
I just singed my beard with a cigarette. The smell of burning hair. Yummy.
End of new messages.
Singe my beard with a cigarette.
I know. That's classic Shifty. That is just as
That
classic
is just
Shifty as it
textbook
gets.
shifty.
I know. I am befuddled, though, by that message from Howard, because
That's amazing.
he's claiming we stole his voice. But, you know, I don't know if you know this, Matt, but every month I've been getting these. I've
Really?
been getting invoices from Howard. Yeah. For his voiceover. And I pay him. I've been paying him every month. People wonder, how are we 1,700 in the hole? Well, you know, Howard's a big piece of it. I think.
We took a big swing with this guy.
I know, but now I'm wondering, like, after that message, like, who have we been paying?
Yeah.
Very strange, very upsetting. And it also, like, weirdly, so this happened, but then we also got this. We got this very strange email from McDykel. It says, yeah, this happened on the last show. We missed it. We didn't throw it on air. But he wrote, as you have noticed, my presence in Desperate Losers has been almost non-existent outside of my commanding, dominating lead in your score tally. I have decided that I've had enough fun towering over the peons who have to actually display effort to get even a fraction of my greatness. Therefore, I am hereby retiring from your show. I will leave on a generous note, though, now. Of sound mind and body, I bequeath all my points and score to the following peasants in the hopes that they do not waste them. Shifty Merchant, 9 points. Bone Amputee, 1,000 points. Pooh Stew, 2,000 points. Visk, 3,000 points. Sun King, 4,000 points. It was a good ride, but now your eternal champion will go into the sunset. Goodbye, and thanks for all the highlights. Sincerely, Sleeve McDykel, greatest of all time of Desperate Losers.
Damn.
I know. The thing is, like, this is McDykel's voice, you know? Like, we've known McDykel for years. This is absolutely the way he talks, but there's something to me that's a little suspicious about this email, which is that McDykel is a big guy for charity, big philanthropist. You know, everyone knows the McDykel Children's Hospital. It's just shocking to me that, like, he'd leave points to all these folks, but none to the orphans. It's just, there's something about this that doesn't smell right. But so I don't think we can distribute these points unless McDykel calls in. You know,
yeah.
I want that voice confirmation. I got to hear his voice.
I mean, that's in the bylaws, written way back when.
Yeah.
At the Constitutional Congress of Desperate Losers.
Yeah. Handed to us by Hammurabi himself.
Yeah, you got to. You have. I mean, it's kind of like a verbal. It's kind of like a verbal notary. You know,
I know.
It's like
yeah.
Verbal notary. That's like a porno.
I feel like the verbal rotary movie would be called Oral Dictation. I mean,
I'd watch Verbal Notary.
I think Oral Dictation, you'll find, gets more traffic.
Do you have access to the NFTs by any chance?
I do. Oh, we're getting a call here. It's from Bob. Bob, you're on.
Bobo.
Hey, sir. How's it going?
What's up, man?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yes. Okay. I thought you guys disappeared for a second.
What's up? I don't think you can hear me.
I don't think your voice is coming through on all the mics.
Oh, hold on a second. Stand by. Stand by.
I can hear you on the stream, and then every once in a while it cuts out on the actual phone.
I'm not sure what's going on there. Stand by.
That shit is fucked up.
Did we fuck
I'm
this
just
up?
crushing a bowl of clementines quietly.
Okay, so I can hear Junior Milkshake, but I can't hear Matt on the phone.
You should now be able to hear Matt. This was
Hello,
was my
Bob.
fault.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Babu.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, man?
How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Just
Long time.
hanging out, getting
Long
ready to
time.
make some lunch, I guess. I don't know.
I just had lunch. What are you having?
I'm probably gonna have a chicken salad sandwich and some chips or something. You know, not the healthiest, but yeah.
I went with a PB&J.
Nice. So my kid likes to eat what we call butter jellies, and it's buttered bread on half and jelly bread on the other half.
That's a delicious sandwich.
I guess I don't know. If she's 4, she can handle the butter.
Her cholesterol's through the roof.
I don't know. She still runs around like she has all the energy that I never had. I don't know where it goes or where it comes from, but damn.
When you were growing up, ooh, those are absolutely poorly made PB&Js. Are they? Something
They are
else is
very
on
poorly
this.
made.
You don't make them on
to tell.
toast. The toast melts everything.
Yeah.
That's
Well, if
bullshit.
it's cold toast, who wants to eat cold toast?
Exactly. You might as well just dry eat Captain Crunch and fucking say goodbye to the roof of my mouth.
Oh, shit.
When
what
I
are we
was
asking?
growing up, on the table for dinner every night was a small plate with a short stack of white bread and a butter dish next to it. I think every night growing up, I would eat buttered white bread on the side of whatever we were having. Couple that, Bob, and viewers, with the fact that I would put half and half on my cereal almost every day. How is my heart not exploded?
Sounds very, very interesting.
It's fucking great. It's decadent, but you know, it's like,
I
how is
will
my
have to try
heart?
that out. I usually just go with milk, but half and half.
How
sounds
do
like
I still
an
draw
interesting
breath?
tool. So we didn't have bread on the table during meals, but we did use bread as a bun for burgers and as a bun for hot dogs because of how poor we were.
We also did that, and it was much better for hot dogs. The burgers, it would just fucking soak right through.
Oh yeah, it would just
become
soak
a
through and
sponge.
couldn't put any toppings on there to hold anything.
Yeah. Yep. Yep, there's Bob's family.
Hold on a second.
There's the cat Bobs.
Well, there's only 3 of us, so.
You just let these strangers into your house then?
You got to feed
Neighbors.
people, man. Take care of people.
Exactly.
I
Bob,
don't care
what's
if they're
going on
middle-aged
today?
white people. They need food. What was the question?
What's going on today? You doing all right?
Yeah, nothing much. Just hanging out, working from home as usual, and just tuning in. It's been a little bit. I've been a little bit busy with work and all that kind of stuff. So.
There it is. I killed my bowl of clementines.
Awesome.
I've staved off scurvy for one more day. Bob, have you come seeking challenges in the form of various games?
Sure. I really like games. We did the quiz this morning that we do the Daily Dozen quiz, and we do crosswords.
What's that quiz?
Daily Dozen is like pop culture.
Oh, nice.
So it's music, it's movies, it's sports, it's all types of stuff.
I do a crossword almost every day.
I try to. I do the Puzzmo crossword.
Good for the brain. Good for the brain. Why don't we play a game just to wet our whistle? And I'm gonna start quick with a game that I like to call "Have You Been Paying Attention?"
It's time to play a terrible new game no one will like.
Bob.
Yes.
I just finished a bowl of clementines.
Yes.
How many clementines were in that bowl before I devoured each and every one of them?
If my memory serves me correctly, there were 5.
Ooh. So sorry. So sorry.
How many were there?
There were 7.
Okay.
We could, I mean, as an exercise and as a goof, we could reconstruct all of these rhymes right now and make that the rest of the show.
That should be a challenge for
you can just trust me.
viewer
You
for
can
like
just trust
1,000
me.
points.
Yeah, I mean, I'll send you the contents of that bowl.
I don't think this show can afford the shipping.
7 clementines worth of rinds. Anyway, even though you failed to guess correctly on that opening round challenge, Bob, I'm still gonna give you 3 scratches on one of these $20,000 a year for life cards. Now, admittedly, when I got these cards, I in my mind was just like, it must be $20,000 a month, because that's what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
A lot of times I just assume things are what I want them to be. But alas, it's $20,000 a year for life.
It's not bad. There's some extra cash hanging around if you don't have it.
It's not bad, considering the fact, though, that the payout, the lump sum, is $440,000. Who couldn't find something to do with an extra 440 grand?
Well, I guess you got to do the math, right? If I'm in my 40s, am I going to be around long enough to get over 440,000, or should I just take the lump sum because I'll never make it?
I don't think so.
Point?
Well, yeah, maybe 5 years, 420. I mean, I think I'm too impatient to wait.
I think
20 years is what, 400,000, right?
What's that?
20 years is 400,000.
Yep. 22 years
So,
would be 440.
yeah, am I going to be around for the next 22 to 23 years?
I mean, I hope so, considering the fact that, you know, you seem to be, were you having chicken salad today? You seem to be treating your body right.
Man,
Yeah, try.
This is gonna sound gauche, but I think given what you ate as a child, the secondhand smoke you were exposed to in the 70s,
Tell me when I'm gonna die.
I think I should be the one to claim this ticket. I just don't think we're gonna get more than 2 years out of this from you.
You think so? You think I'm?
Yeah. You know,
I'm on
just
my
from
last lap?
a show perspective,
I had just
not a lot of
secondhand
tread left
smoke
on those
and
tires.
just terrible food.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, all of it. Not to mention, by the way, also, I would say probably a dozen horrible sunburns.
Oh, yeah.
Like deep.
Well, we were just wet
deep
outside
sunburns.
without any sunscreen.
I'm just waiting.
Ouch.
I'm just waiting for that bill to come due. All right, Bob. Which one of these scratcherinos do you want?
Go with the left.
There's our girl. Hello. We'll do that. It's been a while. I'm gonna see if I can remember how to do this. Why don't you take a guess at both of those winning numbers? There are 2. I think we know from experience the range of these tickets is in the 1 to 35 range. Am I right?
Say it's going to be 10 and 21.
All right, well, let's see. You get either of them right, I'll give you 10 points. 24 is the first one. 10 or 21 is the next one. I will award you with 5 points. How's the focus on that? Can you see what that is? Shitty glare.
It's tough. It's tough.
3.
That is a very big glare.
Terrible glare. This lighting setup.
What?
Okay,
so 24 and 3. Got it.
24 and 3.
Yeah,
There we
the
go.
light glare off of that card is awful.
It's not good. It's not good. It's right where you need it. Right where you don't need it to be. How about over there?
So you said 3 on this one?
3 and 24. I'm gonna give you 3 scratches. Tell me where you want to go. Tell me what you want to do.
Top 3 from left to right.
Let's just do it. Anybody in the chat wants to chime in with guesses on what any of these numbers is going to be. I'm not even going to tell you what position. Just give me the guess. I'll give
Gonna be
you
your
1
first one off the bat.
point.
It's the 4 is the loser.
1 point to all the right number guesses. 17 says Bunos. Hello, Avi. 22 is your first number.
I'm going to leave
All right.
a scathing review on Amazon. Scathing.
Do it. Do it. Your next number
So
is a
22.
25.
Next number is going to be
25.
That's
4 and
that's
25.
That's a point for Shifty.
yeah.
Point for Shifty. We're also working on a straight. If somebody wants to tell me 1 through 10,
Is that going to be a 26 or is it going to be a 21?
it's a 28.
Ooh.
This could be an epic straight. I gotta fix this light. This glare is killing me. What do I need to do?
Well,
Where do I need
I
to
didn't
block?
get anything.
What do I need to block? Right in there. Son of a bitch. 22, 25, 28 on the board, Bob. So sorry.
Hey,
So
I
sorry.
tried.
You did try. You did try.
And I appreciate you back, Matt.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Good to
Sorry
talk to
that
you. Thanks
Chris
for the
is
call.
listening, but hopefully she'll come back soon. Thanks.
Yeah, enjoy your lunch.
You too. I mean,
There goes Bob. Shifty, I think you're right about the angle. Let's just increase it. There we go.
Shifty
That's better, right?
does have he's got a Golden Globe as a gaffer.
He does. He does. A gaffer for streams.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that about Shifty.
I'm hoping today that Judy Missette, Shepherd Missette will give us some luck. 917-524-7853.
Yeah.
524-7853. Nice.
Yeah,
Nailed it
nice.
on the first try.
I'm gonna give 10 points to the orphans for that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, NFTs. Do you have access to those?
I do have access to those.
Howard was giving me shit for, what did he say? Gooning to pictures of Joyce
Joyce,
DeWitt
yeah, he did.
for 3 weeks?
For 3 weeks. Well, we don't know if that's Howard. It's someone we're paying.
Someone said it. Do we have the NFT of Joyce DeWitt?
Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me a
All right.
moment.
This one. I mean, this one is valuable. This would be a great T-shirt that we should make.
There's which would you like the which variant of this?
That's
NFT
a great
would you like to
question.
see?
Why don't we show them and let's let the chat decide if you were to make a T-shirt of one of these NFTs, which one would it be?
Oh, that's a great idea. Just a moment. I'm opening them all up.
How many variants are there? 3?
There are 3. I'm not
Yeah.
really sure what. I think I'm going to skip one of them. One of them doesn't really seem like it's that different than the other. Oh wait, maybe it is.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I know. I think I know what the differences are.
All right, it's happening. It's all happening. Just a moment.
Judy Shepherd. Miss it. I have to do.
All right, here we go.
There it
We
is.
got classic. This is maybe my favorite haircut of Joyce
Yeah,
DeWitt.
that's classic, Janet. That's later years, Janet.
Yeah, but still
Joyce,
classic.
Do
Oop.
it.
Joyce Do It.
Yeah.
And we got Just
Do it.
Do It. And then we have Joyce
Do it.
DeWitt.
Which one of those 3 NFTs would you print on a T-shirt?
Yeah. Bearing in mind that this T-shirt is going to be very dear with the tariffs.
I know. I think that's my favorite. Just
This one?
Do it. Yeah.
Just Do It. I like Joyce Do It best, but I
Yeah.
feel like I'm being pulled in by the hair.
Joyce, what if I put that hair on the Just Do It? Uno says Just Do It is slightly funnier. Pustu says he likes the whole name, which I mean, I don't mind any of these. I would wear the T-shirt of any of these.
Yeah, this is still my favorite. I like the whole package. You know, I feel like it has enough of the Nike in it. You know, the Just Do
Yeah.
It has some of the Nike, but Joyce Do It, I don't know.
Yeah. Now let's see the full name. Oh, that was just...
There's the full name. No, wait, that's the full name. So this is what you did with your last 3 weeks.
This is it. 1 week each. I dedicated 1 week to each of those. I think it was productive.
Yeah.
You know? Pretty productive.
Yeah. Next time, just use AI, Matt.
So here's what I'm saying though, is like this is just a little taste of the kinds of imagery you could find in our trove of NFTs. It's not just pictures of my dog taking a shit.
No.
There are much more nuanced, much more thoughtful. Like, look at that. Come on.
Look at
Where
this
else
one.
Are you getting it? Oh, that's a great one. That's the Ken Burns documentary that never came out.
Yeah. That one could be trouble for us on Twitch. I'm going to let that one go.
What are you talking about? Why? There was nothing showing. It was just there was some skin.
I don't know. They get pretty weird on Twitch.
What else you got? Let's take another little tour around. What else we got in there?
Stand by.
Starshine Kitten has no idea what she just walked into.
Those were some of our high level ones. We got some pretty good low level ones though.
Yeah.
This is a classic one right here. Oh, didn't open. What happened here?
What? Yeah, this is a classic.
This one's too good. Too good
Too
for television. Look at that one.
That's a great one.
This is one I found on Easter Sunday. I was walking along the streets of New York, and I found a dog that had taken a shit in a crucifix.
In the name of Jesus Cristo.
Yeah. If there had ever been more of a sign that I should accept Jesus into my heart, I can't think of it.
Into your colon. I mean, it's fucked up that Twitch will ding us for showing the skin, but not of dwelling on like shit. You know what I mean?
Is it? No, it's I lost my. I had it.
That's a good one.
This is from you missed this. We have a new thing. You could get 100 points doing this.
White whale.
I got a white whale when I was researching something else for the show. I came across this television show from North Korea from the early 2000s.
Doing deep research.
This show requires it. I don't know if you. I mean, this doesn't all just come together without prep. But I want
all of your research on microfiche.
I do 72% of it on microfiche. I'm in the card catalog the rest of the time.
Dewey.
Yeah. Fuck Dewey. I'm Library of Congress. So there was a show in the early 2000s, Let's Trim Our Hair in Accordance with the Socialist Lifestyle, where like they displayed the kind of hairstyles that were allowed in North Korea, and then they would find people on the street whose hair was too long or incorrect, and they would put up their name and address and shame them there on the street and invite people to go to their house and shame them into getting a haircut. And apparently for each gender, there's like 28 allowed haircuts in North Korea. This is the one that's the men's
How did they
haircuts.
settle on that number. First of all, let's appreciate the name of that show.
Yes.
Let's trim our hair in accordance
with the socialist lifestyle.
I mean, god damn, that's a great title.
I know. I think they were padding though, because I'm looking at some of these hairstyles and like, is 18 meaningfully different? You know, than
I feel like they've hidden down low, bottom row.
Because like, look at this guy and this guy. That's the same haircut.
I think there's slightly more bang on the first one.
That's not enough to describe it as a new haircut.
Second to last on that same row, that's the Kim Jong-un haircut, and I feel
this
like
one?
they've that's very close.
Yeah.
Tight sides. I feel like they hid that in there, and anybody who doesn't get that haircut is on a list somewhere.
Wow. You think if you're out here getting the suave 1940s, that they're going to be like, boom, you'll never get a promotion at work. We're going to take away your house because you did not get the KJU.
The Yoon. It would be great if one of them was just straight up cornrows.
Oh my God. That feels to me, though, like a capitalist haircut. You know.
What about just like a straight up Ogilvy home perm style perm?
Ooh. Well, let's look at the ladies' haircuts because I feel like this is
Yes.
where the action's at.
That's where the hot action is. Is it? How many women are represented here?
I'm seeing 18. Seeing 18, but actually maybe some of them are the same woman.
I know. It's hard to tell with the haircuts.
Hard to tell. Yeah.
I like
but
the one
this-
from the back.
Yeah. Do you got two? Oh yeah, look at that one.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
They really
Let's
feature
lose
the
phone
back.
number. They did. Well, this haircut is all about the back.
Smart.
They're letting you know it's business in the front and very business-like in the back.
Yeah.
But you know, Matt, my hair is getting kind of long. What number
Which
haircut
one are you
should
going
I
for?
get?
I think you go straight up. I think you go 11.
I go 11.
Yeah.
I don't think my hair's long enough for an 11.
The Scott Baio.
I don't think I can do any of these, to be honest. I think I might have to pick one for the men's haircuts. I don't think I got the length for it.
I think we have to
You know?
slowly Photoshop pictures of our chatters over in this montage.
Ooh. Yes. Yes.
Send us a picture.
Send us a picture. We'll get you. We're going to build our own Let's Trim Our Hair in accordance with the Desperate Lifestyle
Let's do
chart.
it, yeah.
And we'll
Let's
frame
find
it.
the styles that we like.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else we got for NFTs? Let's keep going. I like this. I like their little tour.
This is ratings poison, Matt.
What are you talking about? We're spiking at 12. One of those is me. I have 12 instances of
I don't know why that
Twitch
just
open
opened again
on my laptop.
Yeah.
There she is.
I'm
There's our
not.
girl.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if I can open some of these. Stand by. I may
too
have
hot.
to.
Are they
I might have to
locked?
do it. I think it's just like not a file format that's gonna
You need
work
to
out
email
for us.
yourself a password.
Starshine Kitten saying I should get number 9.
9 would look dashing on you.
Is that this one? Hold on. Let me telestrate this. Is it this guy?
Ooh, that would. That guy's got a little attitude.
I don't know. I'm honestly
Working
feeling
the
this one.
dude.
I like this one. You know?
Yeah, that's a good one. That is
This, though,
very 40s,
It
50s.
feels like a capitalist haircut, though.
Big.
I don't know. Maybe I just do that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get the Kim Jong.
Do it. Dear
How
leader.
many points for the orphans if I get the Kim Jong?
Holy shit. I would give you 25 points.
That's
To
it,
the
man. we're giving almost that much for putting up a flyer, which, by the way, you can find at link.tr.ee/desperate_losers.
I just resent your full head of hair. Your full luscious head of hair.
It's too
I mean,
long,
where's
though.
the love? Do Korean men bald at all? Where's the love for
Yes.
the bald man? What are they supposed to do?
I think it's like a null hypothesis situation for them.
What are
You
they
know, there's-
supposed to do? What am I
there's-
supposed to do?
There's probably just like another frame of photos for bald men, and it's all just
No,
straight
there's
down to the
not,
bone.
Because bald men are never considered. We're invisible in society.
Well, and rightly so. You know, wear a hat. Get that shit out of my
Kind
face.
of.
I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to
I
see
want
that.
to see your gross scalp.
Yeah, who wants to see that? Dry patch in the back of your head. Nobody wants that.
Some do.
And if you do, call in 917-524-7853.
My tomato was smiling at me today, says Avi.
I have no idea what that means. Do you know what that
Prove
means?
it. Prove it. 917-524-7853. We've got a scratcher. We've got other games. Oh, we've got here. Look at. Let's do this. I got an envelope in the mail.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Avi wants to know where he should send this proof. You send it to desperatelosers2 at
Send it to my
AOL.com.
Palm-Pilot.
Yeah. Get that shit up on screen. How much for that proof that the tomato was smiling today?
I mean, let's give him 10 points.
10 points, Avi. Desperate Losers 2 at AOL.com. What do you got there, Matt?
Ooh, S Dodge. S Dodge back in the chat. Nice, dude. S Dodge is a OG chatter. He's still doing the lighters, S Dodge. All right, let's see. This so the envelope says hard mode. What that means, I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Ooh, excellent. Dios le bendiga, madre.
Perfect Spanish, Matt.
Thank you.
Here, I'm going to give you a drum roll for the open.
Oh, look at that glare. Ooh, nice. Scratch with me. Ooh, scratch. Ooh, goddamn. Scratch with that. With a Q-tip. Fuck. Como un regalo especial para usted, los sacerdotes del Sagrado Corazón le recordarán en una novena de misas en honor del Día de las Madres. ¿Sí o no?
A beautiful message for all the moms out there.
Look at her.
If you're a mom,
is that the Mother Mary?
call in.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh, there's more. Read the whole back. Read the whole back.
Give the people what they want.
People came here for that Spanish. There's 13 people watching, and they want it.
Christ. See?
They're hot and heavy.
Word is out. Scratch with this. Fuck, I can't do that. Try. You know I'll try. I'm just going to keep it in the card.
Look at that.
Damn.
Hold on. $2 in Florida. $50,000. $2 in Connecticut.
$50 a year.
$20,000.
Look at that. Bullshit. That's bullshit. I mean, obviously nothing's going to happen there. There's just zero purpose.
Push hard. You know, give it the old push.
Ooh.
Getting anything?
Yeah.
Ooh, all right, you're doing it.
All right. And a niner. Anybody else want to? Mas, yo quiero más. Visk wants more. See?
Yeah.
Visk knows what he wants.
Maybe that should be a prize. 20 points. You have to read the whole card.
9 and 13.
There was a 13 from Really Cereal.
Was it? Nice.
Yeah. Are you still doing a point, or what are you doing for that? That was like, a wild call.
5. I didn't even solicit that. Let's give him 5.
5.
Not unlike King Kong Bundy. 5. He'd call for a 5 count. Fuck a 3 count. 5. That was his mentality. R.I.P. Guess where it got him? In the grave. 13, 9 and 13 on the board, people. We've got 10 attempts at glory for $50,000 a year for life. What's the payoff on this? I gotta get this off the card. Give me that payoff. Will it be over $1 million? I bet you it will.
On a $2 card? I don't think so. Oh, there's more Spanish there for you.
There is more Spanish. More Spanish for me to butcher. 815 grand payoff. I mean,
that's pretty good. Not quite $1 million though.
Who among us? All right, here we go. Ready? Let's keep
we're looking for an 8 or 12 for Shifty on the next scratch.
8 or 12 for Shifty. Anybody else? Everybody else, put your guesses in. You don't have to put the placements. 326, 114.
I think that's 326, man. I don't think that's a 326.
Let's see what happens. 1622. Boppity bop. There we go. Here we go, people.
If it is 326, I think that's 1,000 points.
That would be a lot of points.
Yeah.
Fiver. We've got a 5 on the board.
That's Sun King.
There you go.
What do you do for points on that, Matt?
Let's go 5 each.
5 each.
5 each. Why not? It's a beautiful day. This actually works. I mean, you got to press hard enough so the little stick gets in
Well,
there, but
that's why it's
feels
hard
satisfying.
mode.
It feels satisfying though.
Is this your move now? Are you a Q-tip man?
God no. I do love Q-tips though.
That's a 7.
7 on the board.
I
This
think
got in late.
Yeah.
This got in late.
Are we
I
gonna
would
count
say
it?
Yeah, let's count it. There's a lag,
All right, let's do it.
but no more. Door is closed on those late guesses. Yeah, Buno saw it. Oh, he was just about to guess 7. Boost 2. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? I've had my moments.
Yeah.
Begging for crumbs. Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
You know what? We tried to buy their love while you were gone, and it
No
worked.
shit. 10 up. 10 up.
10.
Got a
Did anyone have a 10? I'm doing too many things at once, so
Hold on, let me
I
scroll
didn't see
up.
a 10. Yeah.
Nope, no 10s.
No 10s. All right.
Horrible.
Keep it going. Horrible. 3. We're keeping it low here.
Yeah. I
For
think
any
there was
future guesses, keep it in mind. We're staying in the low register.
Yeah. No 3s either.
9 and 13.
Yeah. I guarantee you, Matt, I'm
One.
gonna miss some points today.
Oof. Now I'm getting that weird skin crawl when with cotton rubbing against. I guess I'm gonna have to endure that though, aren't I? God,
That's
that
part of
fucking
hard
glare.
mode.
Can we just fix that for once and for all? What can I do?
Why don't you just
Wrap
lose
some
the light? Lose the light.
Well, I don't know if I have enough ambient light.
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me see what I can get out of that.
Suddenly went all black light. All right, hold on. We gotta fix the color there too.
That's as wide open as I get. Hold on, let me see what I can do for some shutter.
Oh, and I can help you out here. Stand by, stand by. I got you.
All right. I mean, definitely better on the glare.
Yeah, you can at least see the numbers. I mean, it looks like you're under a black light, but
I just don't have enough ambient. I'm facing away from the windows.
yeah,
I mean, I look great.
I can read that. You know, I
Yeah,
think that works.
I mean,
That works.
You know, it's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
Liza VP, hello, welcome, thank you. All right, here we go. Let's just keep going on this. Hard mode. Ugh, I'm getting the willies now. Got a 20, getting higher.
You have a
getting
20
higher.
in the mix there?
Ooh,
No, it's
and I had the life. That was a.
yeah, no
could've been a winner.
20.
6. Anybody? 6? Anybody?
Looking. I don't see
nope.
any 6s. No.
326 cereal.
Well,
Are we-
I
are we-
read that as a
are we
326.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mind your spaces, mind your spacing, and your kerning. Here we go. 19.
19.
No, 19.
Yeah, no 19s either.
I'm tired of eating lottery tickets.
The limp Q-tip gave you the willies. It really did.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that in all this time, nobody else has put any drops on our answering machine. I bet you at this point, Shifty's probably gotten at least like 50, 60 points just in drops.
And an 8, finally, with an 8. We had a 14 and an 8. Let's see. Anybody? Yeah, Boo knows. Give him 5.
Yeah, all right. Boo knows.
Boo knows. 18 and 7. 7. Yeah, Vis got a 7.
All right,
5 for
Vis.
Vis.
5 for Vis.
Love them. They're my ladies. My special ladies. That would be the name of my background singers. I'd call them the special ladies.
I feel like you're going to get sued by the special ladies pretty fast.
Why?
I don't know.
That's one of the highest compliments I could ever give somebody.
I feel like just that alone is that comment right there is another HR meeting for you. All right, hold on. We maybe got an email from Avi here.
Avraham Bunos Izor. Bunos.
Oh, we got 2 emails. Oh, we got Shifty's bald head. Check this out.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Put that
that's
on the...
that's not on the North Korean charts.
Damn.
This guy is off menu in North Korea.
You're gonna find yourself in a gulag. There she is. There's our girl. Ooh, that does look much better. Let's see if we can.
Wow, hold on a second, Matt. This is nuts. This is nuts. Check this out.
Avi's?
This is Avi's. His tomato really was smiling. I would say that's more of like a. It's not a smile. It's like a Mona Lisa situation.
Yeah.
But there's a face. That's worth some points.
Good photography there. I like a close-up on a tine. Let's give Avi 35 points for that.
Nice. Nice.
Oil-soaked, smiling tomato.
Wow. This.
What are you eating
points.
there? See if we can guess what the meal is. That's some sort of a baked chicken. I see some rice, maybe some broccolini. Or is
Man,
that just
I think
is that just a wet salad? Soaking wet salad.
There was some real movement on the board from that picture we got from Abraham. Check this out. Avi had been perilously in that last position where he could be knocked off the board at any moment.
Wow. Visk is with us today. He could very easily pull ahead. There's plenty of time.
You trying to stir up a Visk-Avi rivalry?
Visk, do you have any produce that was making any expressions at you today or any time in the recent past?
Yeah.
Anything, Visk, please.
Man, there's McDykel. McDykel, call in. Call in about that email. 917-524-7853.
Call us, you coward. It's fucked up.
I don't even really remember how he got all those points.
I mean, I'm starting to think that it was maybe in a illegitimate fashion.
What?
Visk hasn't opened his fridge yet today. Ooh, 19 viewers. Look at that.
Yeah. Towering.
Call it 18. Oh, I count though. Why not? I'm also.
You're watching this show.
I'm hanging on every word. Point game.
What will you say next?
I know. God.
Oh, Matt. I don't know if I showed this to you. I got. Oh, we got Shifty. Shifty.
On the line.
How's it going?
The phone. What's up, dude?
Not one of those days, I guess. Nobody wants to call in.
I mean, we still got an hour left. I feel like people are.
Yeah, they're busy over at the Linktree, linktr.ee/desperate_losers.
Hey, I'm polite. I am respectful. I give people a long time to call in before I do, because I'm going to call in. You know I'm going to call. I'm going to call.
How many beers are we in, Shifty?
Oh, actually, right now, I'm not that far in yet. I'm only on 8. It's only 8. That's not...
What's your average in a day?
Generally 12. 11 or 12.
Our blessings
I saw your
for
mouth
you.
moving. I did not hear anything you just said. Okay.
Just sending some blessings your way here, Shifty.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. That doesn't look right to me. That
Found it on the street.
It doesn't look like a cross to me. It looks like a backwards R.
This is a dog taking a shit, Shifty. How much dexterity do you expect? This is a cross.
Well, I mean, how many dogs? That's like more than one dog, because a dog would only take one of those, not all of those.
This to me looks like one dog. You know, these are all number 3.
How about this? Did some sick fuck rearrange that
for Easter Sunday?
Yes.
Let's take a close look. Are we seeing fingerprints?
Jesus Christ.
I'm not seeing fingerprints. I do not see them.
God.
Okay, so my idea of that they were rearranged is crazy. Versus the idea that a dog dropped that many shits in that formation.
This was for Easter Sunday. This is a blessing from the Lord, Shifty. You know, I don't know why it is that you don't think it is. Like, on any other day, I would say, yeah, someone moved it. But on Easter Sunday, for me to see this on the streets of New York, like, this is a sign. And, you know, the Lord moves in obviously mysterious ways, and his bowels also move in mysterious ways.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
I'm claiming that God took a shit on the street in New York.
The Lord moves his bowels.
Yeah, I mean, I totally see how it kind of looks like a T.
Yeah, and you could tell it's Easter too because they got the salt out on the street. It's cold. This is not a current photo.
Cold. I hate spring. I hate spring and I hate summer because it's not cold at all.
You like the cold, huh? You're a cold.
I like what comes along with the cold. What comes along with the heat is much worse.
Yeah, I can agree with you. Shift, you want to take some scratches at this thing or no?
Sure, I'm down for whatever.
That's what I like about you. You want to play a game of are you paying attention first?
I will probably lose, but sure.
It's time to play a terrible new game no one will like.
I mean, I watched the whole show. I did not miss a minute, but I'd probably be like, I have no idea.
Well, let's see. Just now, Avraham Ezor sent a picture to us of a tomato that he claimed was smiling at him. In the background of that picture, you could see Avi's meal. Name one item that I guessed would be on that plate, might be on that plate. Name all. There were 3. You name one, I'll give you 1 point. You name all 3 of them, I'll give you 5 points.
You know, and just to win the audience's love and steal it from you, Matt, I'll give you 20 points if you tell me it's in the mug.
Again, I think I'm going to lose because, I mean, I just literally saw it. It was a big red tomato on a fork, and I saw the big red tomato. But was I really looking at what was behind it? Not really.
But were you listening to what I said might be behind it?
Yeah.
No, I guess I wasn't because was it a clementine?
Come on, search that mind of yours, Shifty.
Clementine was before that.
You're too busy taking pictures of your hairline, dude.
Oh man, I was distracted. I guess if it was a tomato, it had to be of a salad variety behind it. Like a salad was behind it, like a lettuce. Was there lettuce?
Lettuce is a strong stab in the dark.
That was. I'm not going to give it to you.
Hey, I mean that's just the way my mind works. We're thinking rationally here. What would go with a tiny tomato? A salad?
A tiny smiling tomato. Oh, look at that free ad.
I think my third guess would probably be like shredded cheese.
What? Spreaded cheese?
Shredded cheese.
Shredded cheese.
Shredded cheese
on the salad.
I thought you said spreaded
Yeah.
cheese. Like
Maybe some maybe some salad dressing, some blue cheese, or a carrot stick. A
I'm
celery
sorry.
stick.
I'm sorry.
I've lost.
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Avi, will you tell us what else was on that plate? I said, was it some sort of baked chicken, rice, and potentially a broccoli rabe, or potentially a wet salad? You did say salad.
Come on, tell me I'm right. Oh, come on. That was
Chicken.
no, but salmon, rice, and eel.
Rice and eel?
That was okay. Well, that was impossible. No one would ever guess.
Eel? What? But what's the green? With pickled cucumbers and
kale?
tomatoes and spinach and sesame dressing.
Spinach or kale. It looks like some. I would say that was probably like.
I want some eel.
I don't know what kind of sauce that would be, but.
Huh. Look at that. Salmon and eel. Is that takeout?
I don't like sushi myself, so I'm not gonna.
I don't think
I'm not
that's
gonna weigh
sushi.
in here.
I think
I'm not
Avi
gonna.
made this.
I think Avi is catching eels and cooking them.
I don't know what Avi's eating, but it's not what I'm eating.
Nah,
think
my
Avi's-
uncle made it.
Oh. His younger uncle.
His
The
younger
Yunkle.
uncle. Yunkle.
Yeah. Where'd the eel come from? Did you guys go down to
The Gowanus Canal.
the Gowanus Canal? Pull a couple eels out? I found an eel in the Gowanus Canal.
Yeah, I hear a lot about fishing.
An
I
Easter
never heard anything
eel.
about eel fishing.
Gosh, dang.
Man, that's quite
Good
the
dang.
tableau. Going from the jazzercise butt to the poop, They're
Yeah.
kind of in the same
Boom.
position.
Pow, 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 pow. All right.
Yeah, trying to
Let's,
think what was that, the
let's
squatty
cleanse
potty.
the
Who needs
palate
that?
here.
You're fine.
Let's
Just
try
sit
to-
down
let's
on the
try to
toilet.
cleanse the palate. Shifty, I'm going to give you the 3 numbers right below the ones that Bob did.
All right.
Everybody can put their number guesses in the chat. I think we're going up to 30, maybe 35. I don't even know.
35.
Yeah, it looks. I can at least read it now. It's a little blurry. It looks better.
I gotta fix that. Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
This is great streaming, Matt.
It's the best.
Yeah.
The best.
Only the best.
Hey, I remember it was like, what was it, like 5 or 6, 7 years ago? It was better than that.
Matt, what happens if we get that straight?
Well, let's see. If we get the straight, because we're working on a 22, 24, 25, and 28, we could have an epic straight. Potentially.
Yeah. That's
I don't
worse.
think I'm going to go for a straight. That seems pretty far-fetched.
There you go. You got focus there.
Pretty newfangled. How's that?
Looking good.
Yeah, it still looks pretty blurry to me. Yeah, that's better. That looks a
Let
lot
it
better.
catch up.
There
Let
you
it
go.
catch up. All right, I'm seeing
There
some
you
guesses.
go.
14, 12, 26,
Yeah.
4, 24, 2, 20, 21, 1. All right, Shifty, what do you got? Here we go. Let's do this.
I'm going to go 7, 20.
Oh my God, I think the Q-tip works better. Maybe not.
1,
Got an 8. Got an 8 on the board. An 8.
7,
Nobody guessed.
21, and 30.
16
30.
on the board. 16 on the board. Nobody guessed it. 7, 21, and 30 says Shifty. We got a 6 on the board. A 6 on the board. Nobody guessed them. 8, 16, and 6.
Terrible.
Terrible, terrible,
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Hello.
All right, well, I guess I'm done for today.
As always, it's been a pleasure.
Wait a minute, before he goes, how about a consolation game, Matt?
Okay.
But we play a little.
It's time for everyone's favorite guessing game. Dog toy, baby toy, or sex
No.
toy?
No.
Jesus, are you being real? That's the game.
That last one was terrible. It was totally like that baby would totally choke on that thing. It would be a mountain of lawsuits.
Let me put my own up for a second. Can I put my own up?
Yeah, put your own up. What do you got?
All right, ready? Dog toy, baby toy, or sex toy?
Oh man, Matt's back. It could be the first time there's this actual sex toy. I don't know what that could be.
Avi really doesn't want us to play this game. Avi, if we get kicked off of
worry
Twitch,
for you.
you just come over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube. We're still doing it there. You know. Hit us up.
I know, to
Same,
me, that looks-
same handle.
It looks more like a baby toy because, like, the last one I thought wouldn't be a baby toy because it was so thin that they could shove it down their throat. Versus this looks just like a chew toy that a baby could just chew on. And I mean, it could. I mean, if it was a dog toy, that seems like it wouldn't be like so flimsy. Like you know, it would be harder like a dog. You know, so it would be more resilient to the being chewed on. That looks like a dog would tear through it in like an hour. But a baby could chew on it. A baby could chew on that for a while, and it's too big to go down their throat. So I'm thinking baby toy.
Ooh, that is a dog toy. That is a dog
come
toy.
on!
Ick with the
No!
Ick with the saliva of my dog.
But is it intended for a dog or is it intended for a baby?
It is intended for a dog.
Oh.
It's lamb chop.
Well, it kind of looks like a scrotum. That's all I can say.
That does.
So I lost again. So
yeah, two
50
times a
Merchant,
loser.
I'm usually wrong. Come on. All right. Talk to you guys later.
We tried for a consolation, but to no avail.
Yeah, to no avail. It was just insult to injury.
Bye. Hey, Shifty, did you hang up on him or did he hang up on us?
I hung up on him. I didn't need any more of that.
I was gonna say.
Well, I felt like the call was over. I was just trying to keep it
We had
moving.
nothing more to say to one another.
Yeah. No, but I mean, if Shifty wants to call back, he always can. 917-524-7853.
Nobody's saying he can't.
No, the line's always open. You know, and Shifty knows this better than anyone. Even when the show is not on, that line is open. You just call in, you leave us a message, you know, leave us some drops. I don't love that Shifty is the only person winning royalties. You know, I'd like to break it up a little bit. I love it for Shifty. You know, I think I'm estimating he probably has at least 50, 60 points accrued from his little 1-point royalties.
Just drops alone.
Yeah, you know. He's doing pretty good on the board, too. He's in the number 5 position.
I mean, that's a legitimate, second career.
What, in addition to gaffing?
Yeah. Gaffing for streaming shows. All right, let's just finish this card. Everybody put their guesses in the chat, and if we get a straight, which we could.
What do you want to do?
We get a straight.
What
Give
happens?
The orphans. I'm going to give the orphans 12, 26, and 4. Let's just get it going. We're going for that straight. I don't think we're going to get a straight. 7. Ooh, Sun King. Give Sun King 1 point.
1 point.
29. 23, 22, 23, 24, 25.
That's another one for Sun King there.
Nice. We have a 4-number straight.
4
If
numbers
it's
straight.
a 5 number straight. 1 point. Crumbs says Pooh Stew.
Well, Stu, call
Yeah.
in. You
That's
know, you
it.
could win
That's
more
the
than
5
crumbs.
number straight. That's the 5 number straight.
And what happens with that 5 number straight? You never really answered. You just
With the 5
mumbled
number
orphans
straight.
to yourself.
Orphans. The orphans get 50 points for that 5 number straight.
Wow. Holy shit. The orphans are now tied with Visk. If the orphans get 1 more point, they will push Visk off the board.
Plenty of time left. 40 minutes left. What if the orphans
Matt,
called in?
I feel like your return is sort of like Donald Trump's re-election. People are seeing how few points they get. They're remembering, oh, this wasn't very good, was it?
Speak for yourself, dude.
I mean, you're awarding the orphans tons of points. The orphans love it.
Not unlike Donald Trump. Who cares? Who
One of the
cares about
biggest philanthropists of
orphans?
all times.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, next to every Sleeve McDykel charity hospital, you also see a Trump charity boutique.
Let's start our shitcoin.
Yeah. Pooh Stew, if you call in, I guarantee you, I've got a nice little surprise for you.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, there's a game that Pooh Stew loves, and there's a little bit of a new
We
twist
got
on
a
it.
new twist.
Or anybody can gank his steez and play that
Yeah,
game.
we've got a new game in the hopper.
Yeah.
Burning a hole in the hopper.
There he is. Fecal Stewart. How's it going?
It's going.
What's up, Stu? You called for your crumbs, I see.
And there are the crumbs.
Every little bit counts, I guess.
That's right. In this economy?
Yeah. Save them up, man. We're going to see
Save them
massive
crumbs.
inflation.
Save those rinds. Oh, God, the shit picture. Jesus. Save them up. What's happening, Stuart?
Nothing much. Just enjoying my morning, having a smoothie.
Nice. What's in that smoothie?
I have a tropical mix of frozen fruit and a berry mix of frozen fruit with lemonade as a base.
Ooh.
Wow.
Quite tasty.
Oh, Pooh
Is it?
Stew emailed us. He emailed
Sounds
us.
like it would be tasty. I think I'm looking at this on Zoom. It's hard because Zoom AI is the image.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen on Twitch though, does it?
No, it does not. You know, Pooh Stew, you want to walk me through this email you sent me? What am I looking at?
I mean, you said you wanted pictures of haircuts for your Korean haircut wall.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the
Let's see
options
it.
you've sent us.
I just figured I'd give you a few options.
That's a pretty good one. That's definitely going to make the wall.
Chubby Ted Cruz.
Look at that mane.
I think it looks like. I think that looks like Max Simone a little bit.
Yeah.
It does.
It does.
Wow.
The Boba Fett tattoo, I feel like, really sells this picture. Punch in on that. For the
That's
viewers at
from
home.
that's before Disney acquired Star Wars and did what they did to it.
This is the
Nice.
same haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really change it at this point. I just
Well,
got the one.
How
You know.
long has it been?
You're trying to take 2 spots on the wall, though.
No, I'm giving you options. You'd pick your
Oh, I see.
favorite one.
I see.
It even
our
says
favorite.
that in the email there, where it says "pick your fave."
Well, I'm not going to show the email because I don't want to dox you, man.
Yeah, that's fine. You can see those words is all.
All right, I can see those words.
Ah.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my God, Stu, nice.
Wow.
How old were you in that picture on the left?
I don't know, maybe 18 or 19.
And so
Stu, is
that's
there
your natural
no
haircut.
haircuts between these two photos?
So there is one. I shaved my head after that before haircut.
Wow. But we're looking at decades of hair growth.
That's some
here.
sideshow Bob you got going on the left.
Yeah.
At least 15 years. Yeah, I have really curly hair, and I like to have it long, and it just gets tangled. I get tired of brushing it, so it locks up. It's all natural, baby.
All
Baby.
right. And we got
Nice. I like
and we
that. I like
got
a little.
the last one. Yeah. Look at that.
Damn, that is like
get
that
it.
reminds me of that Hudson Yards, that structure that they built that people.
Oh yeah.
Killing
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
He's
Let
got
me-
the
let me-
suicide structure on his do.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. There we go. Oops, wrong. There we go. With suicide netting.
Yep.
Wow.
Suicide.
Yeah. Pushtail, I'm getting kind of like a little bit of a Deadhead vibe from you. Is this an accurate assessment?
Not really. The Dead's all right. The Dead's fine. The Dead's fine.
Who
It's
has-
the fandom that
Yeah.
take alms with.
I feel
Yeah.
like your music taste is a lot more varied and, shall we say, better than that.
I think
Thank
Shifty is a Deadhead though. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, Shifty.
Yeah, he's one of those idiot fans. He's the reason I'm not.
Here we go. This is what we came for.
Yeah.
Shifty saying Pooh Stew's a poser.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
You know, you can always commission that roast if you want to do
Dude,
it.
he left a drunken message where he admitted to burning his own face. He doesn't.
Well, to be fair, when he calls this show, he's 8 beers in. So by the time he leaves a message, like 7 hours later, he's probably working on 30, 40 beers.
You replay his messages, and he's like, I blacked out. I don't remember that.
Yeah, we get a lot of messages that we do not put. We spare you, the audience, from the vast majority of Shifty's messages.
I'm sure
But I
there's
listened
a
to
lot
all
of
of them.
weird information or just
There is, but
observations.
Some of them are gold though, and those are the ones that you get to hear at home.
How many hours have you spent listening to his bullshit?
It's not really the hours I've spent listening to Shifty, it's the hours I've had to spend making animations of his bullshit. That's where the time really goes.
You animate the stuff? What?
Yeah, I mean, you watch the voicemails, man. You see.
That's
I got it. That is on me. It is on me. But you know what? Shifty is the VIP of this show. He brought us the first street team, you know, unsolicited. You know, the dude, he's a loyal viewer of this show, and so are you. I love the rivalry between the two of you, Stu. But we didn't come here to chit and chat, Stu. You came here for something very specific, I imagine.
Yes.
There's only one game I want to play. And
Yeah,
you know
and
what it
Stu,
is.
I do know what it is, but do you know what it is?
It might be
From
two.
the Sears and Roebuck Fall and Winter Catalog of 1967. It's the new price is all correct.
Oh my goodness,
The
what?
Sears Corporation is not in any way affiliated with this program.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Give it up for that. Look at that.
We are playing the new prices all correct. I am
I
gonna.
love that.
The game is the
beautiful.
same that you recognize, but everything in this game is going to be from the 1967 Sears catalog, fall and winter. I'm looking for 1967 prices. Are you ready to see the very first item on the very first episode of the new Price is All Correct?
Yes. Is it the 60s from now on, or are we going to alternate?
I don't know, Stu. The world is wide open. The world is wide open.
That's so true.
Nice.
Now this is a gitchy look for this winter. We are talking about the Snooki Cap, 100% Orlin acrylic, extra warm Crusaders style mask combination for two-way wear. Smooth fit for a complete face mask and neck protection from wintry breezes. Shaker knit, medium machine wash on medium. One size fits ages 6 to 14. Black with double red stripes. The shipping weight is 7 ounces. We are looking for the price of this. Closest without going over. This is open to the chat too, as always. What do you think that this 1967 Snooki Cap costs?
Oh man,
$10 this game quarter. Tell me a year again. 62?
67.
67.
Yes.
Yeah, give us a little perspective. Tell us what prices were like back then.
No, you tell me what prices were like back then. That's how the game works. But I mean, this is the 60s, so like we're 65 years in the future from what 1902 prices were. So I give you a little bit of economic context. We had 2 major depressions between 1902 and 1967. We had obviously the Great Depression. We had another depression after World War II. So there's you can expect some inflation here.
I'm gonna guess $5.
$5. Let's review some of the other options. Matt, what are we seeing from chat? We're saying 5 from Pooh.
Shifty says $1.99. Game quarter with a very high $10 guess. Visk at $2.99. CD Dendanga $6. Sun King $4.95, and really cereal with $2.57.
$2.57. You are the caller, Pooh. Okay, go ahead, Matt. What do you think?
No. You keep going. I'm still guessing. $4.95 says Sun
Well,
King.
I'm going to offer Pooh the ability to revise his guess since he's seen all the other guesses, but I want to hear what you think it's going to be, Matt. You were not alive in 1967, but you have a little bit more tread on the tires than most of us. You were eating buttered bread in the 1970s. What do you think this mask would have cost when you were a kid? Late 70s. What does this mask cost?
I'm going to say that is going to cost $7.95.
All right, so that's your 1979 price. So dialing it back to 67. What do you think that price is?
I'm gonna do price right bullshit and knock the dang $6 and a penny.
$6 and a penny.
I'm gonna say $6.95.
$6.95. Let's find out who's gonna win these 10 points. $1.97. Who's got that?
Shifty went over.
Yeah, is everyone over? Everyone's over. Oh.
What?
Damn.
It's all right. We're getting our bearings in the world of 1967.
Yeah, try to figure out the economics of this time period. We got to play a few rounds before we start.
That's right.
Really...
That's right. So we now know that a murderer's mask for a child in 1967 is $1.97.
That is such a good picture.
It's one of my favorites in the catalog. One of my favorites. Let's go ahead and see what the next item is.
Hold on.
Wait. What do you got?
Play the opening again.
All right.
From the Sears and Roebuck Fall and Winter Catalog of 1967, it's The New Price is All Correct. The Sears Corporation is not in any way affiliated with this program.
I mean, I think that's your best work yet.
You think so? Oh, thank you, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, let's take a look at the next item, shall we?
I think Snooky Cap Kid has to. We gotta work that kid. Ooh, there we go. Now
we're talking cotton briefs.
Oh,
I
wait,
love
it's the
this
briefs?
picture too.
It's the briefs.
It's the
and not the
briefs.
stretcher?
Isn't that so strange? That's why I picked this one. So weird. You'd think it would be the exercise thing, but no, it's the underwear. Not even the shirt. The underwear is like barely a part of this picture.
Look at those
Our-
briefs, though.
I know.
It's a high waist.
Well, you know, it's 67. Our underwear is guaranteed to wear 1 full year. Made from Supima cotton, which is soft, absorbent, has extra long fibers for strength, luster, and softness. Unexcelled by any other domestic cotton. Foreign cottons maybe exceed, but domestically, you're not going to do better. Controlled shrinkage, machine washable. It keeps its fine shape. It's heat resistant. Elastic waistband and elastic leg openings will not fail. Sizes small to extra large. I just want to note for the MeUndies folks, that was a great read. You should throw some money our way. I'd be happy to do the same for the fine products at MeUndies. What do you think this cotton brief costs, Pustu?
It can't possibly be more than 75 cents. It's a single cotton, not a pack of briefs.
It's just we're talking single underwear, just one brief, It's guaranteed for a year, though. It's just, you're not going to see any of those fly-by-night 2-month briefs here.
Physique hugging.
Yeah. Physique
all
hugging.
cotton. Supima.
Yeah.
This text on the.
You've heard of Pima cotton. This is Supima.
Supima. 36 cents says real cereal.
Yeah.
15.
I'm going to guess
says
40.
Bergeron.
40 cents we're getting from Pustu. We saw 15 from Shifty, 36 from Really Cereal, 95 cents from Sun King. CD Danga, 45 cents.
Ooh,
How would
they
you
did
print?
to me what I-
I'm saying. 52 cents.
52 cents. That's some real prices right business. Pustu, you want to amend here? 48 cents from Visk there. 24 from Liza.
Yeah, I'll do 53.
You're doing how much?
53 cents.
53 cents. I love it. I love it. Let's take a look. $0.96.
Wow. Sun King.
Wow. Sun King.
Nailed it.
That's like, that might be the closest anyone's ever been.
This is another catalog that Sun King's got on his desk.
I mean, clearly he is a fanatic of Mr. Sears and Mr. Roebuck. Wow. Are you ready to see the last item in the regular game, Pustu?
Yeah.
This one is going to be, you're going to want to hold your hat for this, because when you see this, you're going to want to lay a patch and run to your local Sears to get.
Yeah, there it is.
The Fun Cart. The Sears Fun Cart. This is a single-seater with full 2.5 horsepower 4-cycle engine, lean and lively. Ideal for a, quote, first car to learn safe driving habits. That's clearly what this is intended for. All welded tubular steel frame, front bumper, automatic clutch, roller chain drive, accelerator, and brake pedal. Very important, those brake pedals. They come with big shoe friction type brakes. The wheels are demountable. We're talking real pneumatic, that is air-filled rubber tires for comfort. A vinyl foam padded seat also for comfort. This thing is 32 inches wide, 45 inches at the wheelbase, but it is 1,000 pounds of fun. Special note, the Fun Cart is not for racing on the streets, sidewalks, or highways.
Right.
So basically, keep this thing in the driveway. Just circle in the driveway. Do not take it on the street.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Pooh Stew, a little context. We remember, I think the most expensive item we've seen in this game from 1902 was the windmill, which was like $54 or something like that.
Well, this has got to cost at least as much as the windmill.
I would think so. Maybe more. Maybe more. This is a 1967 Sears Fun Cart. In the winter catalog, too. You know? Kids are just driving this thing through the snow, but not in the streets. Only in the driveway.
On these streets.
The children's murder mask was $2.
Children's Murder Mask was $2, and I'm glad you brought it up because it is the perfect companion to your Sears
kidding.
Fun Cart. You're going to want that Snooki mask. You're going to want the full thing on. You don't want anyone to know who you are when you are cruising on the driveway and not in the streets.
I'm saying go Snooki mask, go a pair of those briefs, get on the Fun Cart.
Shifty, taking that early guess, 119.
99. Oh, 119.
Yeah, 2501 from Liza.
I'm saying 102.95.
102.95. Pooh Stew, what do you think?
I'm going to guess $70.
$70. All right, so we're saying 70 from Pooh Stew, 119 from Shifty, 2501 from Liza, 50 from Game Quarter, 130 from Sun King, Really Cereal 67, Visk 175, and Matt, yours was
102.95.
102.95. Let's take a look. Whoa, Visk on the nose! Holy shit!
Damn.
Wow, that is officially the most on the nose anyone is. What do we give him for that, Matt? We're usually doing 10 points here. 100 points. God
100
damn.
points.
God damn. Fisk charging up the board with 100 points. Wow.
We told
That's
him, too.
beautiful.
We
Well
said, listen, you got time.
Yeah. Wow. I just want to point out, at this point, Visk, you, my friend, could very easily buy yourself a wonderful Kojak card, and you get a free Dobson.
Dobson is Kojak's...
his sidekick. That's his sidekick.
Yeah. He's Myers to Bristol.
Yeah.
He's
well,
Flanagan to Raymore.
So far, Pooh Stew, you have not gotten any points in the 1967 version of our game, but you know that there is a incredibly onerous bonus game that you could participate in. Do you want to see what that game is?
Yeah, let's check it
All
out.
right. I'm going to give you a chance to decide after you see what the game is. Oh, wait. I forgot. I wanted to mention this because I really take some umbrage with this. That go-kart that you're not allowed to drive in the street is only advertised in the copy for that go-kart as on the street.
Look at the two-seater and the
I know.
banana seat mini bike. Damn. That
On
mini
the
bike-
street.
That is really something.
There's a full-grown man on that mini bike on a country road.
Yep. He's going to work.
He is. Well, let's see what that bonus game is. It's a game we are calling Inflation. Pooh Stew, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you an item we've already seen from the 1902 catalog. I'm going to show you the price in 1902, and you're going to tell me in $1967 what that costs.
Oh.
I want to see the 1902 Fun Cart.
It's a child just rolling down a hill in a barrel.
It's a hoop and stick.
It's a hoop and a stick, yeah. All right, do you want to play, Pooh Stew? Will you continue on this journey?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so the item that we're going to be looking at today, the theme of inflation,
Nice.
douches. We're looking at douches. We've got our 1902 douche, you'll remember this, the S&R and Company Ladies Perfect Syringe. It was 95 cents in 1902, much improved by 1967. It looks like it's got a hilt. It looks like the back comes out. I mean, I don't know. It comes with a leatherette case. I don't think it had a leatherette case in 1902. That's an improvement. I'm looking for the price of this douche in 67. If you, Pooh Stew, get within 5 cents of the 67 price, you're going to win 100 points. If you get within 10 cents, you're going to win 50. Get within 20 and you will win 25 points. But if you are not within $1 of the price, you're going to lose 50 points.
Ooh. Stakes high.
Okay.
Now that scale, it should give you a little bit of a hint. It's clearly not an expensive item, right? You know? Because $1 off would be a big amount to be off here. So it's not, we're 67 item, probably not super expensive.
I'm going to guess, $250.
250. Where's that answer coming from? You got a lot of douche experience, Pooh Stew?
I don't. I don't. I've got a turkey baster, but that's not the same thing.
Not quite the same. I think if there's any ladies who want to call in at 917-524-7853, you could let us know if there's any similarity between a turkey baster and the douche.
You just really put that on a platter for him to ask him if he had any douche experience.
I know. He really he passed by a just cheap shot at Shifty there.
No kidding. That was on a tee. Here we go.
Well,
Visk, are we allowed to guess? Are you kidding me? Of course.
Yeah, you can guess. You can guess. Usually we reserve the bonus game for just the caller, but you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. This is the first time we're playing in 67. Let's do it.
It's not a good thing to do, says Liza. It's a self-cleaning oven.
Wow.
196 is real Serbio. About tree bitty.
That's going to be my new slang for a lady's intimates. Self-cleaning oven.
Self-cleaning oven.
Yeah. I had to go to the self-clean doctor this week. So, really cereal, $1.96. Visk, $3.50. $4.95 from Sun King. What do you think, Poster? What do you think? You got to get within $1.
I'll bump it up to $3.
$3. $3. All right. Are you gonna stay firm with that?
Bump it top.
No, I'm gonna go back to my original choice of $2.50. I'm sorry.
$2.50
here.
$2.50. You're saying?
I'm sticking with $2.50.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Will you win 100 points? Will you lose 50? We're about to find out. Ooh. $3.99. Ooh. You should have stuck with the $3.
Visk.
What did Visk say? What was it? What were the other guesses? $3.50.
Really cereal 196. Sun King 495. Visk had $3.50.
Yeah, I mean, Matt, here's the real question. Obviously, Pooh Stew's going to lose the 50 points, but did everyone else who guessed and didn't get within $1, do we take 50 points from them, too?
Ooh. I'd say no, but we will next time.
Yeah. So in the future, if you play the bonus game, you are subject to its incredibly punitive rules. Pooh Stew, you're still doing pretty good. I forgot to ask you if you were betting your score points or your spend points. I know it's a little shitty to do it after the fact, but what do you think?
The store points, please.
Yeah, the score points. Your place on the leaderboard?
No. The spending.
I figure that's what you say. It's what you say every time. You still got a lot, man. You still have 410 points to spend because last time he cashed in huge.
Well, I fucked up not off my points last time. That was what did I doubled my.
You doubled your
70
points because we were in the last 30 minutes. Pooh Stew, thank you for playing today.
Yeah, of course.
Always love hearing
would
from you.
Could you do me a solid and go back to the picture of all the different carts?
Go back to the picture of what?
All the different carts from the catalog.
The carts? Yeah. Hold on. Let me get that up there.
I noticed something, and I noticed it because it's something that I've been thinking about doing.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. I just got to get in there. It's a complicated machine, this show. All right. So here you go. There's the carts. Oops, let me lose that. What are you thinking?
Okay, so our guy on the right here, who's got his little two-wheeler.
Yeah.
He's on the trail going up to his RV, where he keeps his two-wheeler on the back.
Oh.
That's like his dinghy. The mini bike's like a dinghy.
Yeah. You park your battleship, and you take your dinghy out to go putz around the neighborhood. That's something I've been considering. I have a short bus that I'm converting into a little apartment on wheels. I've been thinking like a dirt bike or an electric bike or something to put on the back for getting around locally.
That image that reminds me of my favorite thing that I ever see in the wild, and I see it a lot, is a grown man on a child's bike. I see it a lot, and I love it.
What the fuck? Where are you going, Matt?
In the city, I see it all the time. I see it out here, too. Grown men on child's bikes. Love it.
Wow. It to me, and I don't want to be prejudgmental, but this is extremely prejudgmental. I can't help it. It just seems like a pedophile move. A grown man on a child's vehicle? That's not right.
I think it's a tweaker move. It's usually an indicator that bike has been stolen.
Yeah. I would 100% support that hypothesis. Well,
all right. Well, I hope you guys have. Hey.
Yeah, Pooh Stew, if you do that little tiny bike and you ride around in a military cap and a jean jacket like that guy, I'll throw him up again. If you do this full look here, the jacket and the hat, I'll give you 50 points for that. I'd love to take a screen grab of this, recreate this image for us.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
See you, Stu.
Matt, this doesn't usually happen, but we actually got a voicemail while we were playing that game.
What?
Yeah, very strange. I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
You have one new message.
Greetings, salutations, and all the rest. This is Howard Cosell calling from the sweet hereafter, because it's come to my attention that some meddling mountebank made a mockery of media maven yours truly. I am reliably informed that some bloviating bloke, some blunder-headed bastard called your hotline had left a message pretending to be me. This guy said I wanted nothing to do with this show. Well, let me make this clear. It's hokum, it's hogwash, it's honestly horrible. Nothing could be further from the truth. My association with the Desperate Losers program has been the shining Koh-i-Noor in a career festooned with every imaginable accolade. And what's more, I've heard this so-called message, and it's not even a very good impression of me. Where's the verve? the Vim, the Vigeth that made me a broadcasting legend. This clown sounds nothing like me. He speaks at an unrecognizable halting staccato best reserved for an imitation of a machine gun. With all due respect to the ding-dong dumbass counterfeit Cosell, I have this to say. Work on your act, you ain't fooling no one. And fellas, Chris, a word here before I hang up. I get that this is a passion project, and you're more than 1,500 in the hole. But for Christ's sakes, you pay worse than an Egyptian slaver. $50 a day and no residuals. Do better. Anyhow, that's all for Howard Cosell, telling it like it is. How the hell do you hang this up?
End of new messages.
Jesus.
I don't know what to make of that. 2 competing Howard messages.
Jesus. Howard on Howard violence.
I don't even know which one's real.
We may never know.
We may never know. Should I keep paying those invoices?
See what happens if you don't.
I feel like I'm going to get a letter. But, you know, let's do it. Let's not pay it. It looks real, though. The invoice looks real.
A firmly worded letter.
Look at that logo. I love
Emmy
that logo.
Cosell.
Yeah, I think that's his wife. Look at that. It has an exchange telephone number. This is something I've always been curious. We get a lot of these phone calls from heaven, and I don't know how they make the calls. Matt, we're coming up towards the end of the show. How would you like to go out? I mean, I know how... Oops, where is it? I know how I would like to go out.
God. Jesus.
I'd like to go out on a miracle. This Easter miracle.
He is risen.
Yeah. Actually, he's laid it down here.
Yeah. Oof. Well, I mean, you got to go out on that.
Yeah. Ladies and germs, thank you so much for watching. Well, non-binaries too. Thank you for watching non-binaries. We'll catch you next week. Same time, same channel. You can always follow us. Or you can find all of our shit at Linktree. And do make sure you follow us on YouTube. I know nobody wants to watch this show on YouTube, but we're constantly in mortal danger of being kicked off Twitch. Look at some of the NFTs Matt made. I wouldn't be surprised if we're kicked off today. You're going to want to go over to YouTube and follow us there.
Says the guy parked on a close-up of shit.
There is nothing in the Twitch guidelines about showing a miracle. And that's exactly what this is.
There should be something in your personal guidelines, though.
I think my personal guideline, which is Jesus Christ, tells me to share his good news everywhere I go.
Jesus Christ.
That is who I'm talking about. He of this holy Duke. Well, that's all I got, Matt. Any final words?
I can't. See everybody next time.
See ya.
Goodbye.